I want to make this video before I die. I believe I'm dying. I think I've got cirrhosis of the liver. As you can see, I have an enormous gut, and its shape is so peculiar. It looks like it's fluid as opposed to belly fat. So this is a sign of serious liver damage and a precursor to an imminent death. So I think I'm going to peg it soon for the third time, and God knows where I'll end up then. Keep seeing signs, lovely, pleasant signs from God saying that it's going to result in me burning forever. I've lived with that terror now for at least a year, because I believe I'm dead and in hell for the second time. And apparently, what I'm seeing around me and all the stuff that's going on in the world, even in the news, is a veil, a very elaborate veil that's been drawn over the reality, which is a hellish dimension in which at any moment Allah, the evil god of Islam, who I don't believe in, but I'm obliged to believe in by dark forces who keep saying he's God all the time, and awful signs that seem to confirm this, that Allah, this evil, unjust, capricious god of the filthy religion of Islam, is going to set fire to all this reality and all of us are going to burn. Which doesn't make sense because the people around me in the streets and in the supermarkets and where I live and my parents all seem fairly ordinary and not panicky like I am all the time, and not despairing and getting on with their lives. So I have no bloody idea what's going on. And this confusion has been an aspect of my life, a core aspect of my life, since as early as 2011 when I first lost my mind in my first psychosis, which was brought about through intense mindfulness meditation, which opened my brain up, and I had loads of spiritual experiences and expanded consciousness stuff, and but it was just madness in the end, and I ended up on a psychiatric ward, which I would later revisit amongst various other ones in the county of Worcestershire at least 8 times. And so these past 10 years have basically been a nightmare. I've been afflicted with dozens of diseases. I've had death experiences, terrifying death experiences, and experiences of thinking I'm dead and in hell. And there are these people in my life who I know nothing about, which is totally unfair, but who know everything about my life and use every detail of my life to torment me and torture me. And they read my mind, they lay traps for me everywhere, they bend my mind, they gang up on me, they surround me, they encircle me, they encompass me, and they torment me all the time, and they've been doing this for the last 10 years. And in 2015, which is halfway through this agonizing period of my life, I made a decision to figure out what was going on, and I basically became a recluse, hid away in my flat, and spent all my time writing essays about what could possibly be the reason for these strange experiences, and ended up just going even more insane and having even more bizarre experiences, and then having even more terrifying experiences and suffering just awful bouts of despair and physical agony, and I had testicular cancer and chemotherapy, and then I couldn't think anymore, and I would have these episodes that would sometimes last for 3 days in which I was basically being spiritually raped, and I started getting signs saying I was the Antichrist, and that I was going to burn forever. And then for the second time, I thought I'd died and gone to hell last year, and this is where I believe, well, where I'm being made to believe I am now. That I'm trying to challenge it because it seems unlikely that I'm dead and in hell. But it's a very powerful deception. The first one was powerful, this one's even more powerful. And so I have these enemies, these foes, and they hate me. And they hate me so much, and they just want to hurt me. And they're in the media, they're in the mental health system, and they're in the street, and my neighbours are involved, and it's just unreal what's happened. And I've spent so much effort trying to be righteous in the face of all of this and lead a good upright life, but it's impossible because this has made me into a worm. All of this stuff, I'm a worm. I can't function. I have to drink alcohol all the time just to be able to function. So I'm an alcoholic, and I'm a worm, and I'm a bum, and I'm a loser, and I'm being fucked in the head, in the ass, in the soul, in the heart, in the spirit, in the mind, all the fucking time. Every minute of every day is hell. It's so fucking unfair, and I'm sick and tired of it. And even God's against me, because I keep thinking Allah's God, and I'm the Dajjal. And obviously Allah hates the fucking Dajjal more than anyone. So I've got like all these fuckers in my life, these monsters torturing me, and they've been torturing me for years. And on top of it, God, who I tried to serve and seek out and please and hopefully have his support, turns out he's against me as well. All I have is a hope that Islam is not true. I'm not the fucking Dajjal. I don't fit the bill anyway. I'm not Jewish. And, well, at least I don't know. Maybe I am Jewish because I think I'm adopted because my parents are involved in this damn conspiracy as well. And I have no fucking clue what's going on. And it's fucking annoying and it's not fair. I'm a nice guy, okay? I've never hurt anyone in my life. I've lashed out at people in moments of despair and confusion, and I've done some silly things, but I'm a good guy. I try to be kind. I try to be nice. I try my best to be a good man. Honestly, I do. I try as hard as I can. Try not to sin, though it's impossible because, when you're just feeling despair all the time and you're being raped, you have to sin. You have to drink alcohol. You have to vape. You have to, you have to employ deceit sometimes to protect yourself from extreme danger. I've told many lies. Yes, it's true, and I'm ashamed of that. But I told those lies in situations of extreme danger, like if I told the truth all the time, I would have ended up on the ward permanently. I had to lie to get out of the ward. I had to pretend I was normal, and I did not want to be in that fucking shithole. See, those psychiatrists are such bastards. They have meetings once a week. They make you wait a whole week, and sometimes they say, "Oh no, we'll make you wait another week. I can't do it this week. I'm ill." Which is a load of bollocks. They have the easiest job ever. All they do is push fucking pills at cunts. They're bastards, all of them. They're fucking lizards. And anyway, so for fuck's sake, I'd have these meetings with these bastard evil doctors who look at me like a specimen on a fucking laboratory tray in a vitriol dish and the petri dish, and they'd be like, "So Tom, what's going on now then?" And like, if I was honest, they'd say, "Oh, we'll have to up your meds. We'll have to put you on a section 3, which is a high level section. We'll have to keep you here longer." So I had to lie. I had to say, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine." And then I'd be set free, go back to my flat, and just be left with all these unanswered questions because they're not going to help me. These fuckers. You tell them about this stuff, they just say you're a loony and they just lock you up for longer. So you have all this stuff kept hidden inside you, and it just builds up and explodes, and you go mad again. So you keep going mad, and then they put you on the meds, and then you're depressed, you're numb, you can't feel anything, you can't do or enjoy anything, so you come off the meds, and then you have all this confusion in your life, and these weirdos, and these weird experiences, like synchronicities all the time, revelation it seems to be, and then you go mad again, because you can't deal with it, and then you're back on the ward, and then you're back on the meds, and it's just a fucking vicious cycle, and then, like all schizophrenics, you abuse substances to feel normal, and you end up smoking far too many fags, and then you get cancer in my case, and then you're being treated for chemotherapy on a fucking chemotherapy ward, right? You're having poison put in your veins that could destroy your whole body potentially, and there are people on the fucking ward tutting at you, looking at you as if you're a piece of shit. The fuck? And all the time now it's just the worst. It can't get worse than this. Well, it probably will. Something awful will probably happen in the next few months, knowing my luck. I have no luck at all. The only luck I have is that I have a place to live and I have some money in the bank, which is very fortunate because some people don't have that. But at the same time, my life is such fucking grinding misery. I can't appreciate that. Anyway, so these fucking assholes are now oppressing me more savagely than ever. They keep repeating over and over again these dark bastard devil voices coming from downstairs, but they're everywhere I go. They're loudest coming from downstairs, but they're fucking everywhere I go. Everywhere I fucking go, they're always there, 24/7. And they keep saying we're devils, we're devils, we're paedophiles, we're paedophiles, we're devils, we're devils, we're paedophiles, we're paedophiles. You're the Islamic Antichrist. You're in the lake of fire. You're going to burn forever. You're the worst person ever. They read my mind. They bend my mind. And they lay traps for me everywhere to make me think I'm evil. When I'm not fucking evil. And they call me the evil one. And they say I missed Judgment Day. I was that fucking evil. It's not fucking fair. It's fucking evil. It's fucking disgusting. The fuck did I do to deserve this? Fucking sick and tired of this shit. And even my family's involved in the fucking conspiracy. So obviously, my mum and dad were fucking freaky fuckers during my first hell experience and before that in previous psychoses. And they've been so freaky over the years and done so many fucked up shit, said so much fucked up shit that I couldn't trust them. And I would lash out against them and I would say, you're devils, I fucking hate you. And then I'd regret it and I'd apologise and then they'd use that against me to feel guilty, guilt-tripping me all the time. And then I'm made to believe I'm the worst son ever because I said those horrible things to them. But they were fucking involved in this fucking shit. That's why I lashed out against them. And they weren't supportive at all. I'd tell them about my experience and just say you're mentally ill. But I'm not fucking mentally ill. There's something going on. And I'm all alone. I've got nothing except my faith in my Heavenly Father, which is very weak. Because I'm being made to believe that fucking horrible Islamic religion is the truth. And Allah, the cunt God, is God. The fucking arsehole God. The worst God ever. The God who predetermines everything. He's a proud, deceitful cunt. He doesn't give a fuck about anything. He's just predetermined everything. Everyone's fate is decided. And apparently he did predetermine my fate to be the worst one ever. And apparently everyone's in heaven, including Hitler, except me. And I'm Lucifer. Fuck's sake. Fucking sick and tired of this shit. It's fucking unjust. What's been done to me is fucking disgusting. Anyway, all I have is my little faith, my meager faith in my Heavenly Father. The God of the Bible, as opposed to that filth of the Quran. Paedophile, cunt, womanizing, bastard prophet who thought dipping flies in food was a good idea and that lizards and dogs were evil and that the sun sets in a muddy spring and who thought drinking camel urine was good for you and who died the death of a fucking false prophet and was a paedophile who molested a 9-year-old. A religion that bows down to a fucking black meteorite that's broken up and that women in pagan times used to rub their fucking cunts on. Fucking satanic, disgusting religion. Anyway, I fucking hate it. Anyway, all I have is my little faith in my Heavenly Father. He's all I've got. And Mother Mary, who I turn to occasionally. And occasionally my father enters my life. I call him my father. Because for a lot of this 10-year hell period, I thought I was Jesus Christ. And in those moments where I thought I was Jesus Christ, were the only moments I had any kind of hope whatsoever. Because I ended up in this dead-end council estate in Worcester. No prospects left. You know, how am I supposed to get any kind of job with the kind of mental health curriculum I have? Fuck's sake. No prospects, hardly any way out of the situation. You know, the only kind of job I could get would be in academia doing a PhD where I'd have to lie about the last 10 years of my life. And I can't do that anymore because I can't absorb any information anymore because my mind is fucked after what's been done to it, all the trauma. And the drug and alcohol abuse brought about by restlessness due to drugs I shouldn't have been put on, like paliperidone. And just the fucking fear of my life, this constant agony of my fucking life. And so yeah, all I have is my meager faith in my Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ. And like, you know, that's not baseless, you know. There's more foundation to that. There's stupid Dajjal nonsense. Fuck's sake. Another fucking sign. Because I've fulfilled Davidic prophecies. People have called me Jesus. I have survived death. And there's just this massive satanic conspiracy against me. And it's like David. And that makes me think I'm the Davidic Messiah. I don't want to go around saying I'm Jesus. I don't want worship. I don't want followers. It just seems like I'm Jesus. Anyway. So I have my meager faith in my Heavenly Father, and that's been a hugely confusing issue for years as well. Like, do I have a Heavenly Father? I mean, it seems unlikely with this fucking misery I've been in, so sometimes I thought I was the Heavenly Father, and then that's kind of blasphemy, so I felt bad about that. Now I just have a Trinitarian approach. Yes, there's a Heavenly Father, one person, a Son, one person, and Holy Spirit, another person. And I have this Heavenly Father I believe in. I think he looks like me, because Jesus said I am the image of the Father. And I think he's looking out for me, and our connection is disturbed, and I'm trying to restore it. And today I had a good few hours communing with him. At least I think that was him. But I keep saying the devil's my father. And I keep getting his face in my head every time I think about my Heavenly Father, which is fucking awful. Because I'm nothing like the goddamn devil. I'm a nice person. Anyway, for fuck's sake, it's just unbearable fucking agony. And I don't know what to do. I've got no future, I've got no hope, because I can't think properly. All I can think of doing is just hiding away in my flat and mortifying the flesh, like the old Christian desert fathers and saints would do, and living a kind of hermit, ascetic life. That's all I can think of doing. So I've been fasting, and I'm going to try and get better and better at fasting. My hope is that one day I'll fast long enough that my Heavenly Father will be pleased with me for once, and He'll let me into heaven. He keeps telling me in signs that I should fast anyway, when I don't get the fucking horrible bastard Islamic signs. Anyway, it's a fucking nightmare, and I just want to share this with the world. If anyone sees this, maybe they can just say, wow, something really interesting is going on here. Maybe this guy has a point. Maybe he's not just a loony. Maybe something's going on. And maybe he needs some help. But I fucking doubt that, because it seems like everyone in this world is a fucking arsehole. Anyway, that's my video, my hellish life.